So I think we could be in more or less the right spot here. Let's give it a go. 24 meters. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what I mean about Chile. This is first take, no cuts or anything. What is going on, guys? It is Zigzag here, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to tell you why I think that Chile is possibly the most fun country for Geoguessr, full stop. And to explain this, I want to hop over to Russia and talk about longitude and latitude. So let's imagine I have a round in Moscow, but I misidentify it and I come up here and guess in Murmansk. Now that's a good couple hundred kilometers away, or more than that, but I'll still pull 2,000 points because I'm more or less in the right region. However, these two cities are vastly different in terms of longitude. Then coming over here, imagine I have the same round, but I misidentify it and go for Krasnoyarsk. Now, that is even further away, in fact probably triple the distance, so I'm getting maybe 500 points at most, probably less. Now, this guess, in my opinion, is better than a Murmansk guess, because it's roughly on the same latitude, and places the same latitude tend to share more features, for example, vegetation, or climate, or stuff like that. If you have a flat place over here, and a flat place over here, and they're about the same latitude, they should look fairly similar. So in my opinion, this is what makes Chile special, because in Chile you don't have to mess around with all this latitude finicky business. There's no place that looks like Santiago in Chile, it's only this area, because if you go north, it's desert, and if you go south, it's alpine and completely different. So basically, you have great opportunities to just bypass some of the more boring parts of GeoGuessr when you're playing no moving and go straight in for the fun and interesting guesses. A final thing to draw your attention to is the fact that when you're in Google Maps and you look and you're on GeoGuessr, you can see these physical features. And these physical features, the mountains and the water and stuff, they're really good for making good guesses. If I'm in Puerto Chacabuco here, sorry for butchering the pronunciation, but I can see where the water's going to be. I can see where the mountains are and all that kind of thing, and it means that I can really get nice pinpointed guesses using the physical features of the round. Most countries, you can't do this. To be honest, this road running east to west in Argentina and this road running east to west in Argentina probably look fairly similar. Whereas when you're inside here, you can see that you got water to the north, you got some dryish mountains to the south, you've got some land to the north that you might be able to see. It's stuff like that that really makes Chile a fun country to play in. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's time to hop into the Chile game mode, and we are here on Explorer, and we're going to try and beat my score of 16,778 points, which I did in 2 minutes. Just no moving. Let's see how I can go, see if I can get any 5Ks, importantly. Alright, so our first round here is looking, it's a very good one off the bat. It's going to be very south because of how alpine it is, and we've got water to the south as well. So let's see if we've got any clues around the place here. So the biggest mountain is kind of to our northeast there. We've also got big mountains to the northwest. We have yellow road markings, which is kind of uncommon in Chile, so I do think we are extra south here. Oh, and actually we're on a trekker as well, so this should be fairly south, I dare say. And the water is to our south, so it's not Puerto Williams, because the water would be to the north there, and would also have a special car. Not sure about this area, could it be? Could be a town like this. I think that would more or less fit. Because it is so south, I kind of think it could be a town like that. But then we would have to have bigger mountains closer, I think. I think that is the main problem with that location. Let's see what else we got here. This one could work, but it's not a town. So just keep scouring the map here, see if there's anything that actually works. I wonder how does the border work here over here actually? The border just seems to end for a little bit. Be interested to see what the actual legality is over there. I'm assuming it's somewhat of a mountain pass that you can't even cross. can be difficult to find a fitting place, but there's not too many of them, and I think that's what really makes it good. This town might fit. We've got kind of flatness to the south here, and I think we're a bit closer to, well, there is like a dock there, so it could be something like that. Could it? Yeah? We've got like a two-laned road here, and we've got water to the south. The mountains are fairly big to the northeast and to the northwest, and to the south, there's just a bit going on. So I think we could be in more or less the right spot here. Let's give it a go. 24 meters. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what I mean about Chile. This is first take, no cuts or anything. I just took the last part, took this, and that's what I mean. 5K in just a minute. And let's continue on and see if we can do even better. Okay, so another interesting round here. We are now in much more of a temperate climate. You can see totally different to last round. And we have quite a few pine trees, I'm noticing. And we have quite a few gum trees, eucalyptus trees as well, which is quite interesting. So I would say we are probably between Santiago and Concepcion here, which is not too bad, not too bad. We're definitely guaranteed some points here. Perhaps around here. So we're in a little bit of a valley, but not really too much. It's just a bit hilly, not really much more than that. That could be a river running along here. We could be coming along something like that. That would put us a bit south. Yeah. I'm feeling this because it is still a bit drier than what you might get down here. But I know that they like to grow pine trees near Concepcion, so maybe that is what we got to go here. White road lines as well in Chile, guys. That's also another thing to set apart from the rest of South America. But I think we're going to go with what I've said here. And 200 kilometers away, so we've dropped quite a few points here. Actually, a bit north of Santiago. But yeah, it was a bit drier, so maybe I should have picked that up. Okay. Let's see. We seem to be perhaps fairly south again. I'm not quite sure. I can't even tell what that is, if that's mountains or clouds. That's just, is that water to the north? I think it might be water to the north there. But I really want to know if this is mountains or not. I kind of feel like it is, but... Oh, and some red number plates? Oh yeah, they have red number plates on the taxis, that's right. I think this feels fairly south. And I think we've got like the town runs to the north. So could we be somewhere like Puerto Montt? Is that possible? And then to the south we just have. No, I think it is mountains to the south there. So yeah, I don't think that works. Anyway, I think we could really be a big town though. Could it even be Santiago? I don't think so. I think it's further south. Puebla. I'm gonna stop pronouncing these names for real. But because I'm not really sure, I'm gonna go Puerto Montt, and it's probably gonna be somewhere further south, but I cannot identify which one it should be this time, so unless it's here. You know, I'm actually gonna switch my guess to here because I think it is south, so let's go for it. Okay, yeah, pretty close. So I just wasn't quite able to pick up whether it was mountains or not. It actually ended up being pretty flat here. And the ocean was to the east, which I didn't quite pick up on, but we still get 3k points, so that's pretty good. Okay, next one. We do have this time ocean, and that, of course, is going to be over to our west, because that's pretty much all of Chile. And this time we got a bit of green, but we've also got a bit of sand here. So I'm thinking, and obviously we are very close to the edge of the ocean here. Something like this distance almost. And it's going to be green, but it's not going to be too green. So perhaps something like this. We are basically going almost directly north to south, And we have mountains right there. We have mountains right on us. So maybe something like that. I think this stretch of road is actually quite possible. We could be around here, I think. And the road bends off like that at the end. So that is even possible, you know. We might not be too far away from here. A bit north of Santiago. I'm happy with this. There you go. Oof, so close to another 5k, guys. This is what I mean about Chile. Read it, guys. First take, gang. All right. This time we have a sign, and Santiago is 1,814 kilometers to the south, and well, it appears that however you pronounce this town's name is also a bit to the south. What's it going to be? Oh, I'm terrible at reading compass for real. It's going to be nearby. So do we have any name of the highway? Yeah, we're on the number 5 here, and we've got to the directly to the south. We do have Pozo al Monte. Pozo al Monte. So we can probably find that. Not too far, not too badly. Yep, so that's going to be right here. Then we've got hills also to the south and to the north, so it's not entirely helpful, but if we can get in here. Okay, what's the angle of the road as well? So the road to the north of us, the road bends off. So that's possible. And then over here, yeah, we see like an overpass not too far away. And obviously Pozo al Monte is to the south. Okay, so I think we are close here. I think it still could be this road. I just don't see the railroad, that's the problem. And there needs to be one that goes off to the west there. So, yeah, it's not quite right, but I'm going to guess it anyway. Oh, it is. Okay, so I just misidentified things. So there you go. We got 21,162. Easily my best no-moving Chile round, all because I decided to actually take some time. So we essentially got 3 5Ks and 2 decent guesses here. And wow, what a dream first take. But can you guys kind of get what I'm saying about Chile? I think it's just so fun because you got all this different climate. Each round you saw different climate. Unfortunately, we didn't get any rounds in here because that part's also really interesting. But yeah, you can just you just get roughly where you are, and then yeah, great country for Geoguessr. I definitely want to maybe get into some more Chile guessing, try and see if I can go for a 25k without moving. Is it possible? I think it is. If that's my first take and I got 21k, 25k, you never know. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Let me know what your favorite country is to play on Geoguessr. Obviously, my heart lies with my nation, Australia, but I think Chile has the best geography for it because Australia has annoying bits. I can say it has annoying bits compared to Chile. Anyway, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.